The skirmishing stops here. From now on this summer, it's England against Australia full on, and it starts here at Lord's today with the NatWest final. Ricky Ponting, Michael Vaughan, the captains. Michael will toss the coin. Heads calls Ricky. Jeff, it's a tail, so England have won the toss. Michael, what are you going to do?
Oh, we're going to have a ball this morning in these conditions, and the pitch has been under covers for a while, so it might do a little bit this morning, and try and chase this afternoon.
History says that bowling first is good in these finals, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, it does, but you still got to play well and put the ball in the right area and try and put Australia under pressure with a few early wickets, as I said, restrict them to a good total and chase it down this afternoon.
What about your team for today?
It's the same side that played at Edgbaston on Tuesday, so I wish them all well. We're just looking forward to a good day.
OK, Michael, well done.
Thank you.
Ricky, I guess you'd like to bowl first, would you?
Yeah, I was going to have a bowl, yeah, just with the overhead conditions the way they are, but hopefully it clears up now this morning. Does look like a pretty good wicket, so it's just important that we bat well early on.
What about your team for today? Any changes from the side that played on Thursday?
Yeah, we've got 2 changes from the last game. McGrath's back in and Brad Hogg's is back in as well, so they're the only 2 changes, and hopefully the other guys can play well.
Happy with that team then?
Very happy with that side, yeah. We think that's our best team going into this final. All the guys have sort of hit their straps over the last few weeks, so we're looking forward to the final today.
Best of luck, have a good game.
Thanks, mate.
OK, so England have won the toss here, and they've invited Australia to bat first.
So these are the first men we'll see with the bat in their hands today. Adam Gilchrist and Matthew Hayden once again open the innings for Australia. Captain comes at 3. Ricky Ponting started to find some form throughout this series. Damien Martin after him. Andrew Simons has been probably the best of the match. See, with the bat, he's been very, very consistent. 2 Man of the Match awards so far. After him comes Michael Clark. He missed a couple of games through that back injury, but made runs the other day against Bangladesh in Canterbury, so he's in form now. Mike Hussey as well. Brad Hogg was ill on Thursday. He's recovered. And the final 3, Brett Lee with the pace, the extra pace, Jason Gillespie and Glenn McGrath, who took the day off on Thursday, but as expected is back again in his rightful position, certainly as the bowler here at Lord's. Now England chasing today, Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss due to open the innings as and when that chase starts. Then Michael Vaughan, then Kevin Peterson. He was due to come in at 4 the other day against the Australians up at Edgbaston. The rains intervened, so we didn't see what happened next on that occasion. I'm sure we will today. Flintoff's at 5. Collingwood therefore comes at 6, followed by Geraint Jones and Ashley Giles. And then the 3 pacemen for England, Darren Gough, Simon Jones and Steve Harmison.
A very warm welcome to our viewers all around the world to the biggest cricket match of the summer so far. We're at Lord's for the NatWest Series final between England and Australia. England winning the toss, inviting Australia to bat first. When the toss took place half an hour ago, the sky was very overcast, but 1 or 2 patches of blue up there now. We think this pitch is going to favour the bowlers first thing. But Australia got their demolition squad out at the top of the order. Adam Gilchrist and Matthew Hayden, they won't hang around whatever the conditions. And for England, it's going to be Darren Gough, the old campaigner from the pavilion end. England's most experienced bowler, experienced player in fact, with no fewer than 154 matches to his name. Up and over from Gilchrist. Harmison down at 3rd man. There'll just be 1. Our pitch expert Ian Botham thought this pitch would do quite a lot this morning, but they're generally very good wickets here at Lord's. Both sides at full strength. Australia making 2 changes from the side that beat Bangladesh at Canterbury by 6 wickets on Thursday. Glenn McGrath and Brad Hogg return in place of Shane Watson and Michael Kasperovich. England playing the same side that locked horns with Australia on Tuesday at Edgbaston. Unfortunately, that match washed out. Peterson up at number 4, Flintoff at 5, and Collingwood in that vital, pivotal role at number 6. Well, that's gone over Geraint Jones and away to the boundary for 4, and they're byes. That ball flying over the keeper's head. Don't expect that from Gough anymore.
Well, Ian Botham said that it's hard and it will be quick. There's green grass, live grass. The pitch has been covered for quite some time. Look at the pace there from Goff. I think by definition, England winning the toss here and electing to bowl first, Michael Vaughan will want his new ball bowlers to make inroads into this top order of Australia.
That's beaten Harmison in a way to the boundary. 6 from that over tilts the balance towards Australia. That's flashed past Harmison, another boundary. England have got to do something about this. This is all too easy for the Australians so far.
Loose delivery. He's not happy where he's landing, Darren Goff. He's been scratching that surface just to get a grip on his front foot. It is loose, it's short, it's wide. You climb into these. He's not going to miss there.
Smashed away through extra cover. That's the shot of the day so far.
Climbs in, Adam Gilchrist. Massive backlift. Nobody moves on the offside. The ball rockets to the boundary. Simon Jones full of length. Well, he doesn't die wondering, Gilchrist, if he wants to play an aggressive shot. Piles in.
It's the line that Jones and Goff need to adjust. They cannot give either of these batsmen any width at all. There it is again. It's gone past second slip, just where David Lloyd wanted a third fielder. 4 more.
Just wonder whether that's going through Michael Vaughan's mind. Just to dwell on it, the conditions are absolutely perfect for swing and seam bowling. You win the toss, you bowl first. Just by definition, I think you just say to the opposition, we're going to crowd you, we're going to put slips in. Michael Vaughan's resisted that. He's just kept what I would call a regulation field, just the 2 slips. Field stays exactly the same again.
Oh, that's gone straight through the fielder. 3 fours in a row. Andrew Strauss there at cover. He should have stopped that. Gilchrist won't mind. He's raced on to 15.
This is now an excellent start for Australia. Everything's settled down. It puts pressure on England's bowlers. Andrew Strauss also there at cover point.
Well, how often have this pair at the top of the order grabbed the initiative for Australia? They're the 3rd most successful one-day partnership in the whole history of one-day international cricket. That's away through extra cover again. 16 from 4 balls.
Wry smile from Simon Jones, and he's looking to swing the ball. He's pitching a full length. It may be that one of the senior players, captain Steve Harmison maybe, hit the pitch. You can say there's not too much wrong with that delivery. But Gilchrist is such a good player. It's in the air.
Oh. 4 overs bowled, 35 already on the board. That hasn't worked, has it?
Well, that's been his slot this morning through extra cover. Goff also just slightly over pitching. He looks in fine form, fine fettle, Adam Gilchrist, and again he doesn't need too much invitation to drive through extra cover. Field change from England. Flintoff moves from his second slip position to drive man on the offside. This is where Goff's landing.
23 from 18 balls, Gilchrist.
Full again.
Goff won't be able to cut that off. Boundary to Hayden this time. He moves on to 15. Gilchrist 23. The run rate just a fraction under 8 and over.
Well, it's Australia that have slotted nicely into the game. The balcony will be very relaxed now up there in the team dressing room. Can't think of a better pair to come out at Lord's.
Goff's over the wicket to Matt Hayden. It's gone straight to Giles, a miss hit from Hayden, and at last England stop the rot. They've dismissed Matthew Hayden for 17. Australia 50 for 1 in the 7th over. Success for Darren Goff.
Well, it's a timely wicket is this for England. They were clearly rattled. Goff, what length is it? It's just short of a drive length. It hits the bottom of the bat. Tame dismissal. Matthew Hayden have been going so well. Such an easy catch there to Ashley Giles. And that's a good wicket for England at this stage of the game. Bottom of the bat, Matthew Hayden, 17, 50 for 1 Australia.
Here's the Aussie skipper. Very good one-day international record, but not particularly on this ground. He's played here 4 times with a best score of 36 only. And that was against Zimbabwe. Now we've got a more aggressive field, David.
It's interesting, to say the least, that after that early clatter, England now strengthened that slip cordon. Ricky Ponting, new batsman. Now you can bowl full early on to Ponting.
Successful over for Goff, just 3 runs from it, and the wicket of Hayden, 50 for 1.
Doesn't get this at all, Matthew Hayden. You can see the length, he's slightly back. Goes for that big drive again. It's right at the bottom of the bat. Ashley Giles is at mid-off. Real dull sound when it hit the bat. No power in the shot. 1 for Goff.
Well, they ran 2 there. Not that time, or that. Little shuffle.
Perhaps he took off the wrong glove.
Maybe he shouldn't have thrown the glove at it. Well, this has gone straight up the air. Peterson under it. Peterson takes the catch. Andrew Flintoff gets his man. England dragging it back.
Bowling the proper length. Just short of a good length there again from Andrew Flintoff. Just a couple of good overs, that's all it has taken. And immediately he's looking to pull a ball that's just short of a good length. That wasn't short enough for the pull shot. Nowhere near short enough. Simple catch. Well, it looked simple. Never is simple. 2 wickets down. It's 54 for 2.
Damien Martin. First time we saw him on this ground was 12 years ago, the 93 tour. Made a run of ball 50. Didn't play in the Test series. But he won't be facing. The batsman crossed. So the captain, Ricky Ponting, will be on strike. And there are 2 slips in now. And a 4th slip maybe, but it could still have a gully in there. That's good bowling. Wicket in that over. England pulling it back. 54 for 2 from 10.
Let's have a look at that length. That's nowhere short enough to be playing a shot through the mid-wicket region, a pull shot that is.
Good catch, well taken. Never easy, that white ball. Well, that is a shot and a half. That is not that short. But he's onto that very, very quickly. the Australian captain, and picks up 6 runs for it. How good's this?
That is a good shot. Very good shot. Just a fraction short. Just a fraction. Started to come forward first, Ricky Ponting. Here you see pushing that left leg and then just putting the weight on the back leg.
A bridging shout, and he's gone. He gets a wicket with his first ball. Ricky Ponting caught down the leg side. Grant Jones makes good ground. That is a big wicket. Disappointment for Ricky Ponting. It's not a nice way to get out.
Well, what did he sit? Definitely bat. Definitely bat. I think he's disappointed because he has been dismissed down the leg side. Ricky Ponting not disappointed with the decision at all. 7-1 for 3.
Andrew Simons makes his way out to the middle. Last time he played a one-day international here, he made 104 not out against Pakistan. I don't really know what's the difference between that edge and one on the outside edge to the slips.
I think the outside edge is a much more genuine dismissal. Don't think any bowler can say that he has bowled for that particular dismissal. He don't bowl for dismissals down the leg side. Not with 6 men on the offside, but it's a dismissal. He's gone. Harminson is happy. England are happy.
That's a good shot. It's nicely played. Backward point. He races away. Damien Martin's first boundary. And it's a good one. Fine shot, this.
And that's his area. Square on the offside. Always plays at those balls once they're short of a good length outside the off stump.
That's a great delivery. It's not out. A lot of excitement out there. England, to a man, seem to think they got their man, but it's not to be. It's a maiden. It's still 3 down for 76.
Take a close look at this. Good delivery. Oh, it could have hit the stumps. Closer look at this. This is amazing. If it's hit the stumps and it hasn't bowled him, it has. It's hit the stumps.
It's over the top of the slips. So close for Flintoff, so close for Marcus Trescothick, so close for Andrew Simons too, but he's got 4.
The thing here, a little bit of width, and he does swing quite hard, Andrew Simons. If he gets something on it, it'll fly over the slips. It's gone a long way. Marcus Trescothick couldn't get up high enough there. Hits down to the old pavilion for 4 runs. Just a little bit of width there from Andrew Flintoff. Allows Andrew Simons to swing hard at that one. And if you do give him any width, he will flash hard at it.
Trying the Yorker. Might just have been shaping down the leg side that.
Just sliding down that one. Just missing leg stump, as Hawkeye shows us. But a good reply from Andrew Flintoff.
There we are. The hard work has paid off for Steve Harmison. The radar's back. It's a good delivery, a fine delivery that's taken care now of Damien Martin. Australia in trouble.
Good delivery there from Steve Harmison, sorry. Damien Martin edges the ball to Geraint Jones. Very happy man there. Australia back in trouble. Damien Martin departs for 11 and the score 90 for 4.
90 for 4 after 19 overs now. It's Michael Clarke who's next to the crease. Australia have their work cut out, it would seem now, even with a long batting lineup. There's the wicket ballers, the perfect sort of line, perfect sort of length. Damien Martin tends to shuffle sometimes across the crease, gets behind the ball all right, but just pushes out at it. Hasn't got out to the ball with his front foot. It's a good catch again.
Oh, is there an edge there? If there's no edge, he's out. Billy Bowden, the finger of fate. Simon Jones is pumped up. It's a great comeback from him. Clark has gone now, LBW, and it looked plumb.
Well, join the dots, build pressure. 2 maidens, followed by a wicket maiden. Does it come back down the slope? Hits the seam? Yes, it does. That looks out. Would it have gone over? No. Hawkeye says hitting 3/4 of the way up, middle and leg. Good decision. Curled finger. Jones is back. So is Michael Clark. He's gone for 2. Australia 93 for 5.
So here comes the last of Australia's recognised batsmen with more than half the overs left in the innings. Mike Hussey, very experienced in English conditions after his time in the County Championship with Northants and with Gloucester. It's a lovely stroke. Timed beautifully, 2 full again from Jones, and Hussey looks in good shape. 6 from 6 for him. It's 99 for 5.
First boundary in 10 overs, and it was a beautiful shot through the covers, into out. Great follow through, finds the gap.
Shows the scale of the turnaround. 50 without loss to 93 for 5 Australia. Well, Hussey's really on good form here. 11 from 11. He's hit 2 fours in the space of 7 balls. It's 105 for 5. Picked this up very quickly as well. Not that short from Jones. And hammered it away through mid-wicket. We've got a change here. Emphatic shot from Hussey.
Flintoff. That's very good running indeed. Flintoff has one of the best arms in the England team.
Had to change direction, Andrew Flintoff. That's why the throw wasn't very powerful. Oh, that's pretty bad fielding there at mid-on by Steve Harmison. First boundary for quite some time for Australia, and it came via a misfield. Had all of 8 boundaries in the first 10 overs, Australia. This is over number 33, and they have just moved on to 13 fours and a 6.
That's short. If you're disappointed with that, Steve Harmison after it. That's good running. 3 off the last ball, 6 from the over. It's 137 for 5. Short, pulled away. Well, I think this over, get this one finished. So thank you very much to my 2 part-timers. Well, not part-timers, fair honesty, Giles, but you've got rid of the 10 overs. You can go back to your main pace attack on this wicket.
Dropped it a fraction short, and well picked up from Michael Hussey. Well placed. Behind square, 4 runs.
Well, there you go. That's what England wanted. He gives it away. Steps away, tries to hit it over the infield. That's the wicket England want. Strauss takes it. Collingwood picks up a big wicket for England.
Yes, that's a big wicket. Andrew Simon's giving himself some room. Flat batted it straight to cover. Tried to go over cover. Hit it quite hard. Good catch. Excitement from the 2 young guys, Andrew Strauss and Paul Collingwood. Andrew Simons parts for 29, 147 for 6.
Brad Hogg makes his way out to the middle. Simons is gone, dangerous Andrew Simons. He would have been in contention, and probably still is, for man of the series. It's a big wicket. Paul Collingwood's got the breakthrough, broken the partnership. Gives himself room, flat bats it straight to Andrew Strauss, extra cover. And the partnership is broken. Partnership of 54. Well, there is no slip. There's a very wide third man, which doesn't make a lot of sense if you've got a quick bowler on. Well, one of the areas that tail end to score runs is down to third man.
Take a look at this. Short ball. Brad Hogg gets a lot of his runs, opens the face. Fourth slip line, down for 4. And third man is very, very wide. Be a lot finer for Brad Hogg. But they could also have another slip in there, Ian.
Ooh, sharp. Big appeal. And he's walked off. It's a brute of a delivery, is that. Steve Harmison starting his 9th over.
Oh, that's the difference. There's been a bit of Collingwood, a bit of Giles, and then a bit of this. Take that. Number 8. Absolute brute of a delivery. Bounce and pace. And all Hogg could do was glove it up in the air. He's gone for 16. Australia 169 for 7.
Brett Lee, next batsman. 169 for 7, Australia in the 45th.
That's a good shot from Hussey. That's the problem when you get down to the last few overs. If there's a batsman still in, he can get up to 200 plus. He's a good player, Hussey. He moves on to 44 of 67 deliveries.
Well, he looks a thinking player to me, and he's got a lot of responsibility here just to usher 9, 10 and 11. It's absolutely vital from Australia's viewpoint. Gone. And he will go. Billy Bowden will see to that. Flintoff. Menace from Flintoff. Pace and bounce. More than useful. England will need to clear off 10 and 11. 9 has just gone.
Well, Flintoff wins the battle before lunch. He's got his man, Brett Lee, back of the length. Another catch for Geraint Jones. Flintoff doesn't even look back. Yes, he does. Brett Lee's gone. The danger man for hitting sixes at the end's gone for 3. Australia 179 for 8.
Number 10, Jason Gillespie at the crease. Average of 13.14. Flintoff will fancy him. Very impressive. 2 for 20, Andrew Flintoff. Harmison and Flintoff have got 5 wickets between them. Well, he's gone again. I'm sure he's gone. He's walked off. He doesn't need Billy Bowden. Flintoff cleaning up.
A shake of the head from Jason Gillespie. The captain looks on in disbelief. Andrew Flintoff's on a hat-trick yet again. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. They were exactly the same. First Brett Lee, then Jason Gillespie. A faint edge. Geraint Jones takes the catch. Captain, fast bowler celebrate. 1 ball it took for Jason Gillespie. A long walk at Lord's, that is. He's gone for 0. Australia 179 for 9.
Last man in, Glenn McGrath. 179 for 9, Australia. 46 overs. Andrew Flintoff on a hat-trick. Oh, edged. Precious edge. Precious boundary.
A smile from the captain. I suppose people will be asking, easy game upstairs again, but where is that other slip? There is a slip in. He's about 4 slip, Marcus Trescothick. As he is the man in form, and Vaughan thinks now, could I have had another slip?
Slow delivery. 50. Michael Hussey. Second in this series and 30 one-day internationals for Australia.
Raises his back to his team. Something for the Australian crowd to cheer. He really does look a wonderful player. He's not in their test side, and that might change soon. The one player on the Australian team today has not looked bothered by this surface at all. He's just gone about his business, and 50 out of 184.
More drama. Andrew Flintoff on a hat-trick. Mike Hussey on strike. That suits Australia. Tucked away into the leg side. Look for two. He'll get two here.
Shot.
Well, these are great runs for Australia. Maybe desperate measures, but Hussey has taken charge of this last wicket. Glenn McGrath will be very passive. Hussey's moved on to 61 from 80 deliveries. Partnership is 16. Not many, but in the context of 195 for 9, more than useful.
Changing field, fine legs up, mid-on goes back. Will he try the dab sweep? No, he runs at it again. Hits it over square leg, takes the singles this time. It leaves Glenn McGrath with 2 deliveries to face.
I just wonder if it's Michael Vaughan with bowling Ashley Giles and it's Darren Gough who's not going to bowl out, that he didn't fancy Gough. It's Gough that he didn't fancy. And in this over, 9 runs have come from it. 2 balls at McGrath here. That's up in the air. Who wants it? It's called Collingwood. That's the end of the innings. Gough has the last laugh. McGrath tried to get something that wasn't there. Spoon the ball up in the air. Collingwood does the rest. Hussey is left not out on 62, and Australia are dismissed within 50 overs for 196.
Well, McGrath will be very cross with himself because, to be honest, it wasn't the greatest of shots. Only he will know what he was trying to do. Hussey was 62 not out at the other end. Collingwood takes a very simple catch, and the England boys celebrate as a team. They have been really good today. A poor start, but they dragged it back, and Australia bowled out for 196.
England need 197 runs to win. This is a game.
Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss on their way out to face the music, to be provided by Glenn McGrath, Brett Lee and Jason Gillespie. 197 is the target for England, and that's well within their compass. History is on their side. 4 out of 5 times so far the side batting second has won the NatWest final. Will it be 5 out of 6 by the time England have finished this afternoon? Well, the scene is set. I'm sure this capacity crowd of 29,000 very much looking forward to the rest of this match. It's taken out to the commentary box to join Michael Holding and Paul Allott.
England need 197 to win this NatWest Series final from their 50 overs. Marcus Trescothick will attempt to get England underway. He's taking the first ball, which will be bowled by Brett Lee. His partner is Andrew Strauss at the non-striker's end, and I would suggest that the first 10 overs of this England innings will be crucial. Can Lee and McGrath put a stranglehold on England? Can Lee use his pace and his bounce on this helpful Lord's surface to blast away through this England upper order? And can McGrath also pin England down with his accuracy, his tenacity and his aggression? First 45 minutes are going to be extremely interesting. Ricky Ponting has set a conventional field, just 2 slips. no gully, no short leg, nothing too adventurous. Here's Brett Lee. A little bit of swing for Lee, off the pad. And England are underway with 2 leg byes. In the air and just chipped over cover. Trescothick has got away with that. And they come back for 3 in a bit of a hurry.
Being adventurous here, Marcus Trescothick. No, Glenn McGrath isn't very fast these days, so perhaps that's the reason he's thinking about moving down the wicket at him. I don't think that's really necessary at this point, though.
There's a big appeal from Lee. In fact, all the Australians are up there, and umpire David Shepherd, quite emphatic, says no, that's flicked the pad or the thigh pad on the way through to Gilchrist.
Made a lot of noise, but it didn't sound too woody. This will give us a good idea. Hit the strap on the back of the leg. Certainly wasn't a woody sound. Umpire David Shepherd making the right decision there. Definitely not out.
It's a fine decision from David Shepherd, and it's a little bit sloppy from Marcus Trescothick. You don't see many batsmen with those straps on their pads sticking out like that. For that very reason, the ball can flick them. In the air. Oh, just short and wide of Hogg. And there'll be overthrows here. Probably just one. It's a frenetic start here, as you would have expected.
Two opportunities with one delivery. Just falling short of Hogg at a wideish mid-on. Brilliant attempt. Saved his team some runs as well, and then this gave them one back.
Edged and gone. Trescothick just dabbing that away, or trying to dab it away towards third man. Ponting taking the catch, diving away to his left. It's a shot that Trescothick will not be particularly proud of, and the Australians are understandably delighted.
Well, they have good memories, these Australians. They remember exactly how they bowled at Trescothick previously, how he always tends to just fend at those balls, and with a heavy slip cordon, usually in test matches, he doesn't get too many. In a one-day game, sometimes he gets away with it. Not on this occasion. It's 11 for 1.
England's captain Michael Vaughan comes in at number 3. 71 matches, average is only 28.5. Strike rate is 68. Never scored 100. He's 30 years of age now, facing Glenn McGrath with his tail up and with 3 slips in place, and just 2 men on the leg side, at fine leg and at mid-on. An interesting shot, first ball. He lives to fight another day.
Well, interesting. Well, Glenn McGrath, as we know, very economical, puts the ball very close to exactly where he wants to most of the times. Has a good slip cordon, just 2 of them in the slip cordon at that stage of the innings.
Strauss is off the mark, and he'll get 2. It's a great piece of fielding by Brad Hogg.
Looking for those swinging Yorkers. It's swinging for sure. That's what Brett Lee does early with this brand new ball.
Ball in, straight the way through Strauss. He can't believe that he's missed that. It's a full ball. Very nearly a Yorker, and it shattered the stumps of Andrew Strauss. Middle and off, not back. England in trouble at 13 for 2.
Got the length right this time, Brett Lee. The swinging deliveries, full in length. Right between bat and pad. He has pace and he swings that new ball, Brett Lee. Just relaxing a bit now and getting the ball in the proper area. 13 for 2.
Kevin Pietersen is the new batsman for England. The first time he's batted 4 in the series. And he's coming in with England at 13 for 2. And I suggest that this situation will examine his technique as it's never been examined before. 3 slips awaiting. Lee, one of the fastest bowlers in the world, is in now. Decent pace. Decent enough to leave Pietersen groping for that. We're in a contest here, just in case you hadn't noticed. Australia may have only made 196, but it may well be enough, you just never know.
That was an excellent delivery. Got the line right, got the length right. Full in length. But at that pace, with the amount of swinging he was getting, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, great shot. Good stride, good contact, positive stuff from Pietersen, as if you'd expect anything else.
It's almost like a walk across the off stump from Kevin Pietersen to make sure he gets close to the line of these deliveries from Glenn McGrath.
Ball in, under edge, Vaughan has gone, playing an expansive pull. It's the shot that he tried and used in Australia and dominated McGrath. It's not worked now, and England are in dire straits at 19 for 3.
Well, well, game on. Not that short, was it? But he certainly made his intentions known, immediately got to the crease, Michael Vaughan. He wasn't going to be hanging around to try and play off this new ball. It was all shots. It's 19 for 3.
Andrew Flintoff comes out to join Kevin Pietersen. England's big guns together with as big a test as either of them have ever had in their cricketing careers, I would suggest. There's a thin edge there is. Pietersen's gone, he's nibbled at that one. Lee has got to his second wicket, and Lee and McGrath are decimating England here.
The right-handers, he certainly bowls a lot better to them than the left-handers, although he got rid of Andrew Strauss. He gets that ball to go away from the right-hander nicely. Very thin edge. Fast and furious, and getting it in the right area. That's another wicket for Brett Lee. It's 19 for 4.
Paul Collingwood is in now. England's number 6. He batted at 4 earlier in the tournament. Decent average, 32. Good strike rate, 75. Best of 112. Look at that for a comparison. If you want a lesson in how to bowl on a useful pitch, the bottom line, 19 for 4. Lee and McGrath in command. Collingwood gets off to a very positive start. Has that got enough on it to go for 4? It has. Just 2 boundaries for England so far. 1 to Pietersen and 1 now to Collingwood.
Well, this is the end of Kevin Pietersen. Good delivery. Just about off stump, fractionally outside the line of off stump.
End of another fine over from Brett Lee. It's 23 for 4.
Good timing this time. Despairing dive behind point by Michael Clark, but that's away to the rope for 4.
Just as I say, he doesn't bowl too full. There we go. Lovely stroke from Andrew Flintoff. Good timing. And most things that beat the field when Andrew Flintoff hits them. They will go for 4. Not a lot of footwork, but takes a little bit of pressure off.
Lovely straight drive this time. That's an even better shot from Flintoff. That'll run away to the pavilion. Successive 4s from Andrew Flintoff.
Again, 2 full from Brett Lee. Lovely shot. Better shot than the last one. And when he hits them, they stay hit. He's the key to this match, Andrew Flintoff. If he can withstand this pressure from Liam McGrath, counter-attack.
Well, it was a great diving effort by Ricky Ponting. Took a fine catch to start England's rot when he picked up Marcus Trescothick. I think, Darren, you'd have backed him to hang on to that.
He's a fantastic fielder. He'll be disappointed with himself there. Full stretch, would have been a great catch. And see, it's difficult, that one. Vertically, a great catch, great effort. Just missed it. Glenn McGrath, a little bit disappointed, but that man will be more disappointed. He thinks he can catch everything.
It's gone this time. Hayden at first slip. Flintoff goes hard at the ball. All England batsmen have today, and 5 of them have perished now. Australia delighted. England 33 for 5, and we haven't had 10 overs yet.
Great ball. Played just outside. Good catch from Matthew Hayden. He'll be very happy with that. Look at him. They're really excited there. That's the end of Andrew Flintoff. He departs for 8. Scores 33 for 5.
Well, not so long ago, Geraint Jones was England's opening batsman in one-day international cricket. He's going to have to play like an opening batsman here. 33 for 5 after 9 overs and 2 balls. Lord stunned into silence. They were really cock-a-hoop after Harmison and Flintoff's effort with the ball. Simon Jones came to the party as well. But Glenn McGrath and Brett Lee aren't in the top 5 of one-day international bowlers worldwide for nothing. 3 slips and a gully now.
Very close once again. He's in great form, Glenn McGrath. Premium fast bowling at its best here. His record is unbelievable, the best of times. Here's the dismissal again of Andrew Flintoff. Now, is that the end of England's hopes, Bob?
That's what's left as England initially now try and repair some damage. 161 still needed. That's a good shot. It's got enough to go up the slope here at Lord's and reach the boundary.
Well, if England can do anything, and salvage anything from this game, one thing they might target is Jason Gillespie. He's been struggling for rhythm and form. Well, that's the time to attack someone. And don't let him settle, don't let him get his confidence back. He's down on confidence at the moment, Gillespie. Chance for England to at least get something out of this game.
Worth a shout. It's worth a nod of the head too from Billy Bowden.
Well, he's outside the line for my money here. I think that's exactly what Billy Bowden just said. In terms of signs, outside the line, mate. So look. Yes. Spot on decision. Now, what do you think of the England shots that they got out to Michael Vaughan trying to pull the ball that wasn't that short? We've lost a couple of wickets. I need to think about that. It's 48-6 for 5.
There's a chance for 2 here this time. Every little bit helps the England cause at this stage. Now it's 2 men into double figures. Collingwood now 11, Jones 10. Close, not quite close enough, and that's the verdict from Billy Bowden again.
Outside the line. I'm wondering if he thought there might have been a little inside edge on this. That was I just wonder if that's what Adam Gilchrist certainly felt. It's a long way outside the line. Now, I'm just wondering whether they were actually appealing for a caught behind rather than LBW there.
England have reached 50. It's taken them until the 21st over, and it's cost them 5 wickets in the process. Just another 147 needed now.
Well, it's up in the air. There's 2 men there. I think it's gone for 6. Yes, it has.
He's not got all of this. It's an anxious look from Geraint Jones as he goes on the hook. And it's one of his shots. He loves this shot. Banged in. Asked the question. There's the answer. Lee sets himself. Boundary rope is too close.
Well spotted, Darren. And it's a great shot as well by Collingwood. A really good shot. Now, what led you to believe he was going to do that?
Well, pressure was building. They needed to release some. Build her up. He does hit well. It's against the spin. Does hit well through the offside. We've seen it already in this series. We've already put the mid-off back. The situation of the game so far. Australia bowled out for 196. Mike Hussey 62 top score. Andrew Simons 29. And England in trouble at 33 for 5. But Geraint Jones and Collingwood have repaired the damage. And now 84 for 5 after 31.
Too short. 2 men out, but he's picked the gap between them. And Collingwood starts this over with a boundary as well. Things just starting to pick up a little for England.
Very good shot. Fractionally short. Picked it up beautifully. Pulled it in between the 2 men out in the deep. And it breaks the shackles once again. First ball the over again, a boundary.
In front of square. The 2 men in the deep are way behind square, and that's 4 all the way down the hill here. Didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat, but no matter. The hundreds are.
Good shot by Geraint Jones. In front of square. Very good shot. Wasn't the ball. Gets it in front of square, which is a very, very good shot against Jason Gillespie.
Well, I think that might go down as a technical chance. It was a brilliant effort. Ponting at backward point, come gully. He's had 2 flying dives today, and the ball hasn't stuck. Jones has gone for that. It's into the grandstand for 6. That'll give Bradley Hogg something to think about as Billy Bowden signals the maximum.
Well, we did say that he fancies himself that side, Geraint Jones. And he gets all of that into the crowd. And the crowd are going to come to life if there's a few more of those here.
Nothing more unsettling for a spinner than to be lamped over mid-wicket into the stand. Notice the distinct lack of follow-through from Brad Hogg there.
Over on the bowling shot. Both of these pull well. Gillespie is the man chasing, and he's not the quickest. 3 here easily. signal coming from David Shepherd. No signal. That's a signal that he needed for his half-century.
Applause from his team and from that England balcony. His third one-day 50 for Geraint Jones, 2 previous against Zimbabwe.
That's gone straight down the ground and in the right direction and long enough. That's a big hit.
Billy Bowden on the go. What a shot this is. They've been looking for this down the ground. Both these England players. Geraint Jones gets some right hand into it. Lobs it, punches it. Over long on, maximum.
Just over his head. Wasn't that well timed, but he'll get a boundary.
Inches away from mid-wicket. Gillespie at mid-wicket there. I just wonder if a more athletic fielder, Andrew Simons, he's not got any of this really. It's the top of the bat. Plus he just drops fractionally short at 75 miles an hour. Boundary for Collingwood. Collingwood 49.
Oh, yes.
Simple single down to long on. So in between the boards there, Ricky Ponting showing his displeasure with Jason Gillespie, but that's a good half-century for Paul Collingwood. 50 from 108 deliveries. Well played.
4 boundaries for Collingwood.
That's flown away down the third man. Will fall short again. Matt Hayden down there.
Well, look, he's riding with England and Ricky Ponting knows it. Looks at the board, how many required? It's 54 from 50. England looking to take Michael Hussey on, part-time bowler.
Oh, there's a mix-up. And what a way to break the partnership. Nasser Hussain is currently hanging from the rafters. Well, what a way to end things. A mix-up, they've ran so well throughout that partnership, and then suddenly Australia appeared to be wobbling. And look at this for a mix-up.
What does Ponting make of it all? Gifted a wicket, absolutely gifted. He played wonderfully, Paul Collingwood. You can't take that away from him. He'll be so cross. He's gone for 53. England 149 for 6.
Ashley Giles, what a moment. Can he be England's hero? Magnificent partnership comes to an end with a mix-up, and it's the worst way, believe me. Those two batsmen, well, Geraint Jones, he's got to forget it now. Paul Collingwood's gone, you move on. It wasn't what you'd have expected with those two, though. Great runners normally. Still, game on.
Oh.
That brings 150 up for England, so they now require 47 from 38. 4 wickets in hand. Well, that's hit hard, and that could go to the boundary. It goes to the boundary. Short and wide and punished. This game is far from over. Sit down, get yourself a glass of something and enjoy it.
Well, Geraint Jones batting down the order. Place he should have been all along because of this reason. Scores well, he scores in unusual areas, and he could win games for England.
Well, that's fantastic. As you say, unusual areas. 9 runs from the over, but that was clever. It's 158 for 6.
That's close, that's out. He did go early, it was the full delivery. So that man hog, he's been fired up all day, he's been looking for a fight all day, he's been looking for a fight with Geraint Jones all day, and finally he got his man.
But it's a full toss. So let's have a look. David Shepherd had no hesitation. Looks straight, hits him on the full. The only thing he has to decide is it going to go down? He's made his decision. Brad Hogg has got the wicket. Geraint Jones, terrific innings, but comes to an end. 71 from 100 balls, it's 161 for 7. Simon Jones, left-handed batsman, can hit the ball a fair old way. Bowling, full, straight, played over the top of it. Australia are taking control.
Well, it wasn't hit, it was miss. And Hussey's having a great day. He's got runs, he's fielded well, and now remarkably he's bowling in the last 5 overs for Australia. And that's what he's doing. Bowling the Yorker, and he's as cool as you like. Simon Jones goes for 1. England 162 for 8.
It's the kind of thing Darren Gough would dream about, going out in this situation and winning a game for England. Here comes Lee. Oh, it's over the keeper's head. There's the boundary. Listen to this crowd now. They don't mind where it comes or how it comes. 14 from 10.
Well, this was fast, it was short. Ashley Giles had a flap at it. He didn't know where it went. And it went where no captain has ever put a fielder. Straight behind the keeper.
He's got some bat on this, Darren Gough. Will they get 2? They should do. They have got 2. Simon's not picking the ball up cleanly, so it's a comfortable 2 in the end. He's hit that well. Can he get to the boundary? He's not going to get to the boundary, he's going to pick up 2. Now the pressure really is on. 3 wanted, 2 balls to go. Can Darren Gough be England's hero? Well, this is brave. There is now no fine leg. The only man on the leg side is in front of square on the boundary. There's a man long on. They're trying to fill that gap. Darren Gough, 3 required, 2 balls to go.
As cool as you like. Incredible coolness in the end from Glenn McGrath. Shrug of the shoulders from Gough, but he took his time, he relaxed, he took aim, and he hit the stumps. Well done, Glenn McGrath.
Steve Harmison is the man coming out to the middle. He's staying with it. He's staying with his first choice. Ashley Giles then. Three runs required from the final ball of this final, the NatWest Challenge at Lord's. Glenn McGrath. England can only watch on. Nothing that those players can do now. Darren Gough, he's made his contribution. Can Ashley Giles finish it off? Three from the final ball.
And they get back for 2.
It's a drawn game. is drawn. Well, would you believe it? A drawn final. The trophy will be shared. Could you have asked for more? What a great competition. It's off the boot, I think.
Yeah, and Australia didn't protect that too. They had to bring their outfielders in another 5 yards to stop the two if they were going to go for the win. On the balcony, they were running. Jones was running for them.
Well, they must be wondering, Australia. 33 for 5. England have drawn this one-day international final at Lord's, the NatWest Challenge.
That was a final effort by England. They had a terrible start. It couldn't have been worse. 33 for 5, some poor batting, and then the partnership that brought them back in the game, Collingwood and Jones. That's why Jones is in the side, so he could turn the game back. A sensible innings from Ashley Giles, backed up by Darren Gough, and they saw him to the tied game.
27 off those last 3 overs in that England innings. Australian bowlers magnificent at the start of the game. Brett Lee 2 for 36, Glenn McGrath 3 for 27. The other wicket takers were Hogg 1 for 25 and Hussey 1 for 31. Gillespie and Simons wicketless.
There's the stats. Match tied, 196 for Australia, Hussey 62, Simons and Gilchrist 29 and 20.